fabulous. And we do have we're going to give you this, and then we're going to have one of these framed and get to you also. And our administrator's going to read this. I'm a little hoarse and probably wouldn't be able to get through it all. So Matt, if you would, Matt.
Yeah, the board chairperson asked if I would read this for us. So this proclamation of recognition and achievement of Mr. Bill Denlinger upon his 100th birthday. Whereas Bill Denlinger was inducted into the Armed Forces in September of 1943 at age 19, serving in the Navy. And whereas Denlinger attended boot camp in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and was assigned to various training bases where he learned radio, radar, weaponry, and aviation. And whereas Denlinger served combat duty in Bermuda, assigned as a flight engineer and radar operator with the mission of escorting convoys and performing anti-submarine patrols over the Atlantic front in World War II. And whereas after the war, Denlinger was transferred to Norman, Oklahoma for training on the privateer before being honorably discharged from the Navy on January 1st, 1946. And whereas Denlinger returned to civilian life and worked with careers involving mechanical and design engineering, obtaining 7 patents and retired from Meade Technology Labs in 1988. And whereas Denlinger with his beloved wife Sylvia had 5 children and were married 48 years before her passing in 1990. And whereas he was blessed to find love again with his current wife Ann, who he has been married to for the past 32 years, and has 3 stepchildren. And whereas Denlinger volunteered at the National Museum of the U.S. Air Force in Dayton, Ohio, where he worked in the museum's restoration area and logged over 7,000 volunteer hours from 1988 to 2018. And whereas Mr. Denlinger turned 100 years of age on March 8th, 2023, and still tinkers with projects around the house, yard, and garage with a remarkable mental acuity and a sense of humor. Now therefore we, the Clearcreek Township Board of Trustees, do hereby offer our admiration, congratulations, and recognition to Mr. Bill Denlinger, commemorating his 100th birthday. Thank you for being here with us tonight so we can celebrate.
And say anything?
You don't have to come up. You're welcome to stay right there.
Okay.
If you'd like to say anything, you're more than welcome to.
Yes, I'll have one thing to say. And that is that coming through the 100 years, one at a time, it's been fun, hard work, but I made it. But I think on one thing, I don't think I'm going to try for the next 100 years. But I have a wonderful family. I have 4 children with 1 deceased son. And they're all wonderful people. And of course, my wife and I have been married. This coming June will be 32 years. And
Bixby voice privacy contents have been updated.
but anyhow, I appreciate your coming here and recognize me as what I am. Thank you.
Thank you.